So let us take the fifth question, second part, that is to obtain the Simpsons 3/8 rule by NCA, that is Newton-Cote's formula. And we are going to use the handwritten notes for this. So to derive it, simply we are going to use it. We know the generalized Newton-Cote's formula is I equals to NH summation of I 0 to 1, 0 to n, yi Cin. Cin is Cote's number, that is going to be represented as 1 by n, 0 to n limit integration of Liu du. Liu is going to be the same u we use in interpolation. So to find the derive the formula of 3/8 rule of Simpsons, we have to use the value of n equals to 3 in and put the value of n equals to 3 in the NCF. So we are just going to put the value of n equals to 3 in the NCF to derive the formula. So we have just put in the value of n equals to 3 and we are going to get 3h I0 to I3 yi ci3, the value of n is substituted, and then we expand it, we get 3h equals to y0 c03 plus y1 c13 plus y2 c23 plus y3 c33. These are the code forms of the Cote number that will be given to us. Now we have to put the Cote's numbers values. So we have to separately find the value of Cote's numbers. So we are just going to find the value of C03 by just using by putting the value of n equals to 3 and just integrating Liu du for that value. We get u minus 1, u minus 2, u minus 3 upon 1 minus 1 minus 2 minus 3. And then we integrate it. Solve it, we get the value of C03 as 1 by 8, and we get same substituting the values and then integrating it for the limits. We get the value of C13 as 3 by 8, and we already know C23 equals to C13, that is 3 by 8, and C33 equals to C03, which equals to 1 by 8. So I1 for the first iteration is gonna be 3h by 8 y0 3y1 plus 3y2 plus y3. For n iteration, we are just going to note it down to y1, i2, y3 till in, and then summing it together to get the derivation. We get I equals to 3h by 8 plus y0 plus yn, because first element and last element is counted one time only. We have already seen that, and 3 times y1, y2, y4, y5. All the elements over here is multiplied by 3 times, but the multiple of 3 are going to be multiplied 2 times, and that is the general derivation of 3/8 Newton by 3/8 Simpsons rule by Newton-Cote's formula. Thank you. That's all, and that's how we derived it. So we can just go through the formula once again, and we are gonna have to see through the flowchart. As I see, starting it, reading the value of n and h. For I0 to n by 1, we are gonna read the values of xi by I. Then sum y0 plus yn, because we already know that first element and last element is going to be counted one time. So we are just going to put the addition, the value of those two directly into the sum. Then we are just going to initialize another loop of I, where we are going to check a condition divisible by 3. If it is divisible by 3, then you have to multiply by 2 and add it to sum. And if it is not a multiple of 3, then we have to multiply it by 3 and add it to sum. Then we have to add the sum into integral, which is going to be sum into 3 by h, 3h by 8, that is the Simpson rule, and print the integral, that is the flowchart. That is how the question is done, and thank you for everything.